Fun. God, I'm having to restart a bunch of shit. Give me a moment. Uh, Talk about one hell of a start to today. Not what I was expecting. Um, God, I need to, like, bring up balloons again. Sorry about the, interruption. That was unintentional. Um, Give me a sec. I'm just, like, getting everything up. But for some reason, why is this doing what it's doing? Yeah, it's working right. I don't know. Yeah, this is hell of a start. And Steam is not frickin' loading. God damn it. It's taken forever. God, I don't know what caused it, and I'm gonna definitely look into it. Because that's the first time that's happened in like since I changed my before I changed my power bank. So yeah. And let me reload my VTuber real quick. It is being oddly laggy. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out what the fuck happened with that. Okay. Okay. I am loading up balloons now. Jesus. And apparently my Stream Deck is super confused. There we go. Yeah, this happens sometimes, I guess. You know, it's kind of inevitable this would happen on stream one day. Anyway, what we were going to do was fight a fucking boss. Morning, Super. How are you doing today? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put them dart here for now. Oh, frick. I forgot about ads. Those are gonna restart. There's not much I can do about that. Boom, boom. Do I want to just... You know what? Fuck it. I'm in it for the fun of it. Not for, like, any sort of... Like, whatever. I know I can put stuff up here. And then it gives me a chance to use this guy. Put him here. And I want this, like, here, because... me right now trying to actually get farms in. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Vacuum bananas, more range, collect bananas faster. Unseen camo bananas. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for camo bananas. You're doing good enough? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's been one heck of a time. Because I've been addicted to... like, I've been addicted to mugenics. Oh yeah, camo bananas. It's an upgrade in this. Because they added the banana farmer stuff, like, a while back now. Why is this one 600, but these 500? Oh, wait, never mind. It took me a month. That's where I'm at. Oh, yeah, 100%. I was gonna delete it. But I don't know how the fuck that works on mobile anymore. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's a bot. Or someone trying to sell you something. It feels like someone's trying to sell me something! I told you, he's on to us! God, I just got reminded of SpongeBob because of that. But yeah, oh my lord. I completely did not expect any of that to happen. And I'm now like, well, frick, my brain is like completely like, what now? Like my brain is still like trying to process everything. Because whatever the issue is, if it happens again, it means it's a hard drop, like a hardware issue. And that's something I really don't want to have to pay to fix. And I think most people can agree with that one of, God, I don't want to have to pay to fix insert thing. Because it's expensive. Especially with the rising prices of stuff like RAM and like other PC parts. Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. You know what? I didn't even know that was a thing. And now that I do, I don't know whether or not to be horrified by that or amused. Because I don't really use, like, the only one, like, social media I use is Blue Sky to kind of keep up a little with, like, artists I like, but also to announce when I'm streaming, and then Discord, which is for the Discord. But for now, until there's a better alternative, it's gonna stay on Discord, but I will say I have been looking for a better alternative because I know very well I don't want to deal with the bullshit Discord's doing. Like, in general. Like, yeah. Because it's just a dumb idea to begin with. Yeah, I don't really participate in that shenanigan of Twitter anymore, so it's like, don't want to worry about it type thing. Not mine to worry. Gotta get these farms going before so I can actually do stuff. Because this thing is lead and ceramic during different phases, so we're gonna want to be smart about it. I'm gonna need something for non-military, because I think I might actually have something for it. Wait, monkeys left 7. Oh shit, we have limited monkeys. I didn't realize that. Well, I'm gonna try and get this to the Monkeyopolis, so we can at least like make a bunch of money off of it. But yeah, knowing that there's a monkey limit, I don't remember seeing that, but I might have missed it. It just means we're gonna have to do this at a different way. Because, yeah, now I can go boom, boom. I mean, look how much money we are making now. The new banana farmer is, pro is so useful. Like, he has so many good abilities. Like, one of them, he can, I've looked at, like, the upgrades. He can literally pick up anything from the entire map. It's insane. Okay. Sharpshooter. I'm definitely going to want to get multiple paragons anyway for this boss. So we're gonna have to play it smart. So by, God dang it, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. We're gonna want to get these upgraded, then this upgraded. I don't think, Jungle Drum... I don't know if Jungle Drums affects these or not. Also, why does this one have a camo banana, but not the others? Really random. Okay, and then the last one. Okay. Yeah, I'm debating how I'm gonna do my strategy right now. Because I need a I need one that's good, that isn't military as well, for what I'm doing. And I'm thinking about Crossbow Master. What else would be good? Summon Phoenix. Arcane Spike in general is actually pretty good. I'm gonna do this temporarily. Make sure they can hit everything. Just because it will be more useful for me. Because the Dartling can. I just need to make sure that these guys can as well, while I save up my money. There we go. Do do. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba da 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 ba bum 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 ba na 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 bum bum ba na 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 ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, yeah, this isn't as useful yet. But we're almost there. I mean, look at this. We're shredding it. Also, I think it has less HP, which makes more sense. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I love the music in this way too freaking much. You know, you don't realize how much the wizard actually helps against this till you see the support, and it's like, damn. Okay, I'm gonna lock him in like this. Monkeyopolis. And for safety, I'm gonna work on getting one of these banana research facilities, because look at how much we're gonna be producing. Okay. So for the next boss, I really want some powerful stuff. Also, we're making a lot from this guy. I could do a call to arms, but I'm working on this first. I might go for a research facility eventually, but not yet. Oh yeah, I get a bunch of free dart monkeys. I forgot about that. Might as well get some pops on them at least. Since, you know, I can. That one, and then we're gonna have the top path, and then another bottom path. And honestly, I don't need these right now. But I will put, like, 4 of them here to get pops. And I'm gonna go for the middle path for money sake as well. Because, yeah, I want to make sure we can make enough. I mean, just in general, like, as long as we can get, like, a good chunk, we should be good. But yeah, once it is out of military, not military, primary, it's gonna take a lot more damage now. Also, look how fast they're attacking. Freaking insane. Okay, I want Ultra Jug, because that does more to ceramics as well, and that'll be useful for the next phase. And then I'm going to want to get the MAD. I basically just want to get a bunch of, like, stuff for the upgrade. And actually thinking about it, for this guy, I think I want to put him here. There. Because I think he will be more useful like that. Because, yeah, I'm going to get a Paragon as soon as I can. It's just going to be an expensive venture. And there goes tier 1. And look at how fast it just... Look at all the snowballs. So many snowballs. Plasma Monkey Fan Club. And lock it. And back to here. And then we'll work on the Apex Plasma Master as well. I think what I might do is lock this. Just so these guys can get a little more, like, in terms of pops. And actually, you know what? Fuck it. I want to make sure I can actually get this. And giving them pops will help as well. Because, yeah, each pop will matter for this. But I'm also going to want the MAD for this next one. Yeah, and all of these are in the range of this, so they do get that at least. Okay. I won't have enough for the next time, like, just yet, unless I were to sell this. But I'm not sure that will be a, like, smart idea. Unless I were to go, like, this and get these going. And you know what? I might just do that. Because, yeah, I want to make sure I can actually afford this, too, eventually. Like, as a last resort, I'll sell this, but... There. Okay. Because, yeah, we need 150 for that. And then I literally just need something to get it out of the primary each time, and that's it. In all fairness, so... I'll take that as a win. 150, selling that. Yeah, look at, we're chunking health off of this guy now. Which is perfect. Did they change the ability? I feel like the ability is different. Did they change that? I might be crazy. I don't remember it being like that. Oh, only level 20? Yee. Not the best, but also not the worst. Okay, because yeah, this is not a high degree. But it's at least something. Okay, we got that. Because that'll make us a good chunk. What do we even want for our other one? What other Paragon should we go for? Too expensive. Could work. We already got one down for this, but it's just so damn expensive. Way too expensive. Maybe this would be good too. Let's do the ship. Because I can do this. And get that. There we go. And then just for safety. Okay. Because, yeah, that will be my second one. I think will be the best option. Bro's collecting so much from them. I'm making sure, in case it can't come from this, that it comes from this at least. Because I might as well. Okay, so I'm going to get Carrier first. Oh, I see the issue. I need to move him. It's getting stuck. So as soon as I can move him. Isn't I use his ability? Yep, there it goes. At least I figured out the issue. This is also a good one to get as a backup. I just want to get some of these as backup at this point. Because even if they don't do a lot of damage, they're still going to deal damage, but they're also going to help towards the Paragon limit stuff. At least now I have this fixed. I'm going to do this so these guys can get a bit of, like, love. I should have gone the bottom path with him. There we go. Because they'll slowly make money over time, which does count towards their pop limit, in quotations. The pop amount needed. Yeah, because this guy is not helping towards it, but I can still, like, use these to, like, pull them in. Do, 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 doom. Boo, doom. Bum, ba, 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 da, ba, bum. As long as I can make sure I do enough here, I should be good. But, yeah, it's gonna be not easy. Because, yeah, I need 500,000 for this. I could have done sub, which is a bit cheaper, but also not as good. I know they updated a bunch of things and, like, changed how certain things work. In terms of, like, the, like, boomerang paragon and whatnot. I know they added, like, abilities and shit. I don't know, like, all of it yet, but I know it's, like, a big difference. Jesus, as soon as it hits support, it's just done. Dunzo. And then I'll have him facing like that so that these guys can get their fair share of pops. So that's 100, that's 18,000. Okay. Because I'm going to put as much as I can into it, because this one only does so much by itself. And I want to keep this guy just for the excess damage during that military phase. I'm probably going to upgrade him as well, just to be safe. And Benjamin is at least making some money. Gotta remember to use that, because those are pops towards our pop count. Okay. God, look at us destroying these. This is such a satisfying game, to be completely honest. Like, I really enjoyed this game. Boom. Yeah, once the next boss comes out, we'll have a while before we need to worry, but once it comes out, I'm gonna need to really, like, show the power. Bum 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 bum. God, we're shredding through these slowly and surely. And now 29. I wonder if they made it harder. Not sure. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Yeah, there's so many games I want to revisit. Hey, Balloons Rank, how are you doing? Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised I got such a low, like, degree on both of these. Because, just in general. But I know that, like, the limitations of how many monkeys I can have down definitely, like, limits how much I can fully do. Okay, we're almost out of the military. Slow and surely. I find the Apex Plasma Master is just great against any form of stuff. And I'm so glad that it's good. I decided to go for the boat because I was like, I don't know if I could afford like the more expensive paragons, so I didn't take the risk. And there it goes. That wasn't too bad. Ice is for fun. Oh yeah, that's fair. The ice paragon is unironically one of my favorites. Oh, I accidentally pressed play again. Okay, so let's see. Elite rules. No druid. Custom rounds. Modifiers, none. And if I were to go back to this... Yeah, it never mentioned, like, how many monkeys you could have. I mean, I'll do it again for the elite. I mean, yeah, I can show you it in a quick sec. Let me show you. I've been playing for a long time. Like, even then, I don't do all of this, like, events and stuff. I've been playing since the very beginning of, like, this game, but I play it on and off. Like, I just play it for fun. Like, I don't really care if I use shit, etc. I just don't usually spend money. Like, IRL money, at least. I mean, I'm definitely decent. I don't know about good, that's for sure. I will say that. I know that one for sure. Like, honestly, this is the type of thing it's like, I honestly don't care against, like, bosses and stuff, because it's one of those things of, I do them for fun. So plus, it also helps me, where is it? Gets this guy leveled up, which I've been trying to do. It has been quite annoying getting him. Okay, we have more monkeys we can have. That is good to know. Do I actually have a freaking... You play on mobile? That's fair. Yeah, I've played on both. Are you serious? Come on. I'll just do this. Yeah, I've played balloons for a long time now. Like, I've played since the first game. That's the type of person I am with this series. Back in my day type energy. Because I remember when it got sued for having tower defense instead of TD, which I still think is one of the dumbest reasons to get sued. Like, the fact that that was even a problem still annoys me. Just, why? But yeah, I love balloons. Like, this is just one of those games where it's like, I love trying the new strategies and stuff. Like, I don't usually play expert maps or anything because it's one of those things of a lot of the strats, especially for the later stuff, is just the same things because there's no others, and it just kind of removes part of the fun aspect for me of, like, coming up with ideas on how to, like, defend against a wave. So I don't usually do, like, some of the expert stuff, but that is a challenge I've been meaning to do for myself as well, is, like, black border everything, but I just kind of push it back here and there, just like, I got more fun stuff I can do, like this boss. I sometimes do race events, and the issue with contested territory is none of my frickin' teammates ever do anywhere near as good as me when they do play at the rare chance. And I'm calling them out on that one. You know what? That's fair. Yeah, balloons, like Ninja Kiwi is one of those companies that I don't mind spending money on when it comes to, like, their games, because I know that they care a lot about how they make stuff. And I know if something is, like, not the best, they're going to try their best to make it better. I mean, God, they still give support for BTD 5, despite the fact they have 6 right here and have for years. Like, they don't need to do that, but still do. And I think that says something about Ninja Kiwi. Oh shit, we have Lunarius coming. I could just pull this guy out. I haven't used it yet. Just imagine being Dreadbloon and it's just surprise, a freaking super monkey. You know, I've always wondered what the balloons think when they see like an Insta just be brought out. Do you think they just go to themselves like, well, frick? Because I imagine they probably do. And it's funny to think about it like that. I actually have a playlist of like all the music I listen to. Those scores, just watch teammates get their tile taken in 5 seconds. Oh yeah. Like, I'm one of those people who have found ways to like beat some of them with heroes only. And it boggles the minds, and it never gets taken before the time runs out on it. Every single time. Because I always find a way. Like, when it comes to least tiers, I'm surprising I've found a lot of ways to get around it. But it's this ironic feeling when you watch someone you know playing it, and you're just sitting there like, why? Like, I will say, I think one of the best members of that team in terms of like overall knowledge would be my friend Husk. Just because he does pretty good, but like most of us play it for fun. So I don't like expect us to care about winning or anything. Okay, this one is not going to get boosted. I need it to get boosted. But yeah, I honestly really have enjoyed this game for God knows how long now. Let's think. When did I first find the original balloons? Because Balloons TD... oh my god, that... Because I'm trying to think of how long ago that was. Like, that was a really long-ass time ago, and I'm thinking about it, and it's like... I honestly don't remember how long. Oh, yeah. Least cash, honestly, the best strats I've found, personally, is using heroes to your advantage. Because you usually get a choice of, like, many different heroes. And one of the heroes that's just overall, like, really useful, dependent, for, like, least cash and stuff, are ones that, like, make certain things cheaper, like Rosalia. Like, just in general, some of them are just so damn useful. Like, I have found a good use for all of them in some form. And I definitely think that's important. I think I'm gonna go for crossbow first. Yeah, because then I can take this out of magic. Oh, yeah. Least cash, Oben and Pat are. Churchill's the one that really just depends. Because, as weird as this sounds, I've done least cash with Quincy multiple times. Nothing gets past his bow, my ass, but still. I've found ways. And it's hilarious. Because I like to think that you just have those people sitting there like, how the... It's really fun. Oh yeah, if you have the right relics. But no, alls I needed for one of I remember one. Because it was so funny. Because I literally won it sheerly because I was smart about playing with abilities and targeting. And the only relic I had was, oh yeah, all things are acid dipped, and I'm like, well shit, that's nice. I mean, that's basically what it is when you get lead detection and the ability to actually, like, break leads. It's just acid dipped. Yeah, I need more farms as well, and I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need this. Oh my gosh. What should I... Also, I had a thought about the helicopter for a Paragon. What's the chances the Paragon's gonna be its own helicopter, and then each of these, 3 paths are gonna be the 3 helicopters that follow behind it? What are the chances of that? Like, I'd imagine pretty high. Plus, it would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. And I would not be surprised if the reason they changed the Druid's ability is they're working on the actual Paragon. Because, in all fairness, I could totally see that being why. Because, let's be honest, the name is right there. Nature's Wrath is right there. I mean, I'm just saying they'd look like it. I'm not saying they'd be that powerful. They'd look like it, but they'd probably do way less damage overall. But I could totally see them having something like that. Gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot for that. I mean, the Tech Terror does a lot. I mean, yeah. Though I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Druids... I haven't really tested in the new update, so I don't know much, but I would not be surprised if they also have a plan for its Paragon, but they're not done as well. Because I still remember the time that they changed it from Sentry Paragon to Sentry Champion, and then a few updates later we got the Engineer Paragon. Like, that seems to happen a lot. Like, the update before the Ice Paragon, like some of those, we quite literally got the ability to place on water. It's just a little thing I've noticed, and I'm like, huh, I wonder if that's purposeful or not. Because it is kind of funny. Yeah. And mad. As soon as it gets out of military, I'll be good, but... There's my mouse. I was like, where the frick did my mouse go? Yeah, because once I do certain things, it should be good. We need a Corvus skin, in my opinion. Like, we need a Corvus skin. Please. Like, I can think of several cool ideas for a skin for Corvus. Like, just off the top of my head, I can think of several. But that also is just me being a nerd. Okay. Okay, I need to get the stuff for a Paragon. Like, it doesn't matter if it's an expense. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not that high degree. I just need a Paragon. I'm probably gonna make this one the Paragon once I get everything. But yeah, this guy's at least doing something. The issue is I need to get this first. Do I have anything interesting? I do have a tier 4 Desperado that I haven't used. I actually haven't looked through all my stuff in a while, so it's like I'm just kind of chilling here thinking, you know what? What do I have? Also, 100% the Glue Paragon is going to be really crazy. Like, I can just feel it in my bones. God dang it, I keep mispressing. Because things switch and it confuses my brain. Yeah, because if I'm going to get that, I need 150. That sells for 50, so I need to get more. These sell for 1870. Yeah, I just need a little more. Yeah, because it doesn't matter if it's, like, primary right now. I will get that stuff back up after it's out of primary. Because then I know I can at least shred it. Yeah, the elite bosses are way more of a challenge, which I do enjoy. And I can do that while I work towards getting another one of these up. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get, like, a bunch into this one. And okay, what do I want to use for my other Paragons? I think subs might be worth it. Because if I get them now, I can at least, like, start getting some pops on them. And okay. Then do that. Yeah, I want to make sure I can get a bunch of these advanced intel because it's just going to be good. Because, yeah, those will deal extra damage as well. Boom. Preemptive. I don't know if that reaches or not. It's hard to tell. Especially with the size of the boss. Yeah, I'm gonna need 400k for that. Okay, I need to get... that... that... and that. I'm making sure I get stuff as well that I need. Okay, I'm gonna lock this guy temporarily. Okay. Dark Champion. That should hopefully give, like, a bunch of extra damage that I need. What else would be useful? I mean, I could go for anti-balloon, but not really possible right now. I need to get these down, start making more money. I don't know how well I'm gonna do against this one, to be fair, but... imagine it's not gonna be that good. Okay. We're almost out of the woodwork here. Use that for its speed boost. I will say, using it, the locked thing for the speed boost can be so nice. Okay. Okay, just break this slowly. God, I'm just not doing a lot of damage. What else would be useful? Well, this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Oh shit, I didn't realize. where we were. Whatever. Okay, let me do something quickly. Gonna get rid of that. Okay. Then I will then get that. We'll get that later. Okay, because he's not worth a lot. I think I'm gonna need to sell this guy as well. Because I'm just thinking about my plan here. I need to get so damn much. Okay, so... Let's do this. I'm gonna sell. Damn it. I still don't have enough. Yeah, even if I were to sell those, damn it. I mean, I can get this, but it's not going to do much. So yeah, it's kind of a lost cause here. Hey, Sad Ice Cream. Hope you're doing well today. What is the engineer monkey's cost? No. No. Yeah, like, my biggest problem is I didn't make enough money. Yeah, even if I sell those, I still can't afford it. Well, dang. That's a loss. I don't really care much about the elite anyway. I do want to touch some of these quests. ZOMG spawns that start each time you pop it, a new one appears. Take down a balloon with support monkeys only, and then monkeys shoot wherever you aim. I guess we'll start with that one. Just sounds fun. Okay, we get one of each of these. Wait a minute. How is this one gonna work? Oh, wow, that's... Oh, boy. I mean, definitely something. Now that I know what that does, I can do this. Faster shooting, even faster. And I think I'm going to put him here because I want the long range stuff. Yeah, because since I don't need to worry about range. Basically, wherever my... For this quest, wherever my pointer is where they're gonna shoot. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Though it is funny seeing the tact shooter spin. Spin! I think I'm gonna want camo detection. Quick shots. I think triple dart or like juggernaut will be good for this. So I'm gonna go triple. I want to get tact sprayer because that's just gonna go and just take out a bunch of stuff. God, it's so hard aiming for me. Because I gotta think ahead. Proof that the AI is smarter than me in this game. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, I sniped it. Bump, bump, bump. Tack sprayer. Because that's going to do a lot. This is literally the Rogue Legends stuff again. Except we don't have our really godly beast handler. Come on. Eh, 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 eh. Aha! There we go. Oh yeah, that is what it feels like. It's just a bunch of balloons exploding into colors at this point. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. What is this gonna be like with, like, the middle path? Which one homes? I think it's this one. Yeah, Trident Seek. Let's see how good these seeking are. Surprisingly not bad. The real powerhouse, seeking tridents. Like, unironically, these seeking tridents are probably gonna make or break this for me. I forgot, only the Mermonkey and Dart can see camo right now. Let's get that triple shot. This really feels like a tower defense beyond belief right now. This is one of those types of tower defenses where you just use only Dartling Gunner. Except better and worse in some ways. Like, the tack shooter works amazingly for this. Same with the Mermonkey. But otherwise, not a lot of towers work well with this. Also, the Dartling Gunner being in here. Wait, Super Monkey. I just noticed the Super Monkey. Like, it's like, some of these are just amazing to use. God, the triple dart has surprisingly good range. God, if only my real triple... If only triple darts had this much range naturally. Surprisingly useful. Boom, boom. I want Riptide Champion, because Riptide Champion just means they not only home, but they create waves. So that should do amazing. Because they get more Pierce as well. If I remember correctly. And they can pop LEDs, which... Oh, the bomb is awful with this. God, the bomb is, like, so slow that if you miss, you're just done for. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I definitely want to save up so I can just sell this for the Riptide Champion. And of course, they still can't hit camo anyway, so bomb's not even being that helpful. God, this... I hate that it's so damn catchy that I can't get out of my head. Like, if there's one thing about balloons, it's the catchiness of some of their frickin' songs. Like, my lord. Riptide Champion. 100% worth it. Just look at that. Just gives me some AoE. Yeah, this is why I chose to grab Riptide Champion. I'm gonna want Overdrive as well. I think that'll be worth it. Because, yeah, now I can just sit here and do this. And the Mermonkey does really good. On most things. Like, the Mermonkey is quite literally carrying me. In this. Like, it's just... Yep. Doing its job. God, it just is so damn useful. Definitely my favorite tower. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite towers in this game. It's a tough choice for me between Mermonkey and Ice Monkey mainly as my favorite tower, but I will say I've really grown to like Mermonkey a lot more slowly. Just in general. The real downside to homing is sometimes you won't get shot where you want it. And other times you just hit a Pierce cap. Sorry about all my yawning, jeez. I'm debating like selling this and turning it into a fire attack. Just because of like the ice. You know what? Let's do that. And then that, because that will give it more pierce as well. If I remember right, it does like more pierce and damage. And then the Inferno ring will just be amazing. God, the amount of yellows that came out of that. There we go. No, I forgot to check the shop and see what new trophy stuff they added, because if there's new music discs, I should have bought them. Because I've been doing that. Since, you know, I use them for this. Oh boy. Keep yawning. My frickin' soft palate is just raising so much from talking, I guess. Wonder how many people actually understand what I mean when I say that. Because I know very well I use a lot of choir terms, just in musical terms in general. So it makes me kind of sometimes wonder of like, I wonder how many people actually understand when I'm talking, like understand what I'm talking about when I talk like that. The Inferno ring is just not that good, actually. Then again, this is all camo, so I'm selling it. I need more range on it. The range is more important in this case. Oh boy, what a time to deal with this. If I sell him, I can then get the Ring of Fire. I won't be able to deal with the purples, but I'm okay with that because then I won't die to the Moab. And I can get this guy down and start working on a Juggernaut instead. Yeah, the Moabs just take time. The real damage of a Moab. Time. God, why? They are not doing well against this. Not gonna lie, for a moment I thought an Undertale theme started, and I'm like, huh? Like, that really caught me off guard. Just, like, random, like, Undertale theme just appears in my Balloons playlist from the actual game. Like, what? I wonder how many people actually use the jukebox stuff, because I know I do. It just is more of a curiosity thing at this point, if I wonder. Because I imagine there's quite a few people that use it. Because I find it great for streams in terms of just, like, having a variety of music in the background while playing. Like, just in general. A variety is nice. Yeah, these spike balls are going to be so nice, because once I make the Juggernaut, they're just going to bounce. Bum ba da ba dum bum 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 ba da ba dum bum 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 ba da ba dum bum bum ba da bum 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 bum. And Juggernaut. Okay, it does bounce, just not off the sides of the frickin' track, apparently. Though it does do the knockback effect. I mean, if I have to restart this, I have to restart this. I mean, I at least have an idea what I'm doing now. This is gonna suck. If only I could lock these guys in place. And this is like the worst map for this, to be fair. Like, it's not the worst. It's definitely one of the worst that they could have chosen. I could try and get like a Glaive Lord here or something. Let's go for Red Hot. Because if this one hits, it's gonna ricochet. Which should hopefully help a good bit. Because that's extra damage. Look at it. Doing so much better. Yeah, I've found a love for a lot of the towers in this game. And I just kind of think about it sometimes of like, there's so many towers in this game at this point that if you look at the original, it's night and day. But even from the last one, like, the most recent water tower is no longer the submarine. Which is crazy to me. But now, like, every single, like, type of tower, magic, support, etc., has some form of water tower. And I think that's so neat. It makes them all more useful on, like, water maps as well. Like, the Beast Handler is probably the most limited of the water towers. In terms of, like, its water tower side, but in terms of limited use cases, it would just be the pure water towers. Or, like, the really thick towers, like the Banana Farm. And it's kind of crazy to me. I also like that they have just so many map ideas and stuff. I'm also still surprised they added a map editor. Like, of all things, that was one thing I did not expect them to add when they first added it. And it's kind of funny looking back at it now, just like, damn. I don't think anyone expected them to not only give that much, like, ability to customize with it, but just, like, overall, the idea of a map editor, especially when there's so much in BTD, it's just kind of crazy. Especially the moderation side of it must suck. Like, I can only imagine what it's like to moderate it. Like, that must be horrible to do. Because after a point, it probably is like, you still have, like, the average, like, haha, funny, it's a penis joke. But you also have, like, some surprisingly nice ones as well. Like, I love seeing the ones where people literally remake old maps, because it just kind of brings me back to them. And I find it really fun. Makes me really excited, though, for, like... Because I feel like there's an inevitability that this won't be the last BTD. Like, I know there's the joke of BTD 7, but it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen one day in the far future, because BTD 6 still ain't done. They still have paragons and all sorts of shit to do. And it kind of makes me go, I wonder. Because there's going to be so much. And, like, they've been adding new towers to this as well over time. I honestly prefer, like, the semi-3D, semi-2D style they have. I think it's more fun, personally. Damn it. I'm going to get this guy. Can I lock him? Oh my god, I can. Let's go for laser shock. I'm gonna do that so that I can, probably go for Hydra rocket pods. Is he in the best spot? No. But the point is more for the debuff. So if I want the best, like, outcome for this, I think this is what I'm gonna want to do. There we go. That should work. And then I can get faster barrel spin on him. I could go for the lasers, or I could go for the Hydra rocket pods. I just don't know which I would go for. Then there's Juggernauts, Ultra version, and stuff. But yeah, the tack shooter's doing amazing in this. I definitely am curious what paragons they're gonna do next, because I know they do it only when they have ideas for them. So it makes me wonder, like, because I can see, like, so many things. I definitely think the things that are going to have the most, like, broken paragons are going to be things like the sniper and the druid. Just in terms of, like, their abilities alone. So they're probably going to be pretty expensive. I imagine helicopter will probably be up there. I doubt they would add a I don't know if they'd add a, like, super monkey paragon, because we have the vengeful sun god already. Like, it's its own unique entity. And if they did do a paragon, they'd probably do one, like, that's also a vengeful version, I imagine. As, like, a special upgrade, like... But even then... just depends. Like, imagine to get that, you would need the paragon, and then you would need to get a vengeful temple in the same thing, and then, like, the vengeful temple and paragon just frickin'... oh my god, that would be hellish to make. I imagine it would just probably be off the temple itself, but you never know. Come on. I will say, I am debating the Ultra Jug, like selling some things for the Ultra Jug, just because I think it might be a little more useful. Also, if I do this, I at least get a bit of bounce back. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Doop doop doop. You know, Ultra Jug might actually be good here just because of the amount of shit that's going to be going flying around. Also, I just noticed, why are my Juggernaut balls not frickin' snowballs anymore? They should be snowballs. And my boomerangs should be frickin' peppermints. And these should be Easter eggs. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, that's only for Hydro Rock. Oh, never mind. Still. Where's my giant terrifying snowballs? I liked those. Anyways. Look at that. Shredding it. In quotations, shredding. Anyways. Next big round. I'm gonna go for Hydro Rock Pots. Yeah, those should be eggs. Wonder why it's turned off. Maybe because quests do that or something, and I just never realized. Honestly, very possible. The ZOMG is worrying now. The super monkey just has a third arm at this point. I know what I must do. Oh my god. Laser blast. Oh shit, my one weakness. How about I do this instead? And I'll go for Dark Knight. Actually, it might be better. This tack shooter is single-handedly, like, my god savior. I'm sorry, little one. There we go. Look at it. Now that's what I call nice. There's just something really satisfying about how it shreds through. And then mix that with the knockback. It's just amazing. DDTs? Are you freaking serious? Why did they just go, surprise, here's a DDT? Because that's evil. Okay, I'm gonna put him here. Okay, I'm gonna do this because this should do pretty good at destroying them. There we go. Me who finally found the strat. The real strat. Using the Juggernaut abilities to your advantage. Because if I can get the Juggernaut, it's just going to bounce more. And have more Pierce. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Damn it. Anyways. Oh! Thanks for the bits, Fori. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. And for those who haven't, make sure you hydrate, by the way. It's always good to hydrate yourselves. How are you doing today? Hope you all are well. God, I wish I could actually just, like, sit outside and stream some days, because it just looks so nice. Like, unironically, it just looks so nice out. And I know it's not that bad in terms of, like, temperature either. So I'm not gonna say the word, just because I don't want to get my dogs riled up or anything. I might try going for a specific thing. Also, I just realized this whole time I'm using very quick and not... I've been using the wrong thing. I'm just gonna restart. Because I need that. It still works. Though it also has a little more range. So unironically, it helps. Like, things are a bit different, but not too much. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's still taking care of this stuff relatively okay. Okay, let's just... Yeah, I need to be very careful about these guys. My biggest problem is Pierce, weirdly enough, which can be solved by the upgrade. Okay. And now, once we get enough, I'll be able to just get the Juggernaut. Come on. There we go. There we go. This is going to be a little more damage. Not only damage, I wish I could just lock it like this. This is honestly a great placement for it. Okay, what do I want to go for next? Do we want to go for... I think Tack Shooter is good. Because of the consistency. I think it might also be good. Another one that would be pretty good, is like Middle Path Boomer. Mermonkey is pretty useful as well. So is this. Super Monkey would be the best outcome here. Like, just in general, because of the Legend of the Night stuff. But I'm not sure. Because my biggest problem is, like, stray balloons. So, if I were to keep this like this, doing that, like, because this does have basic knockback, with the Juggernaut. So, how do I want to do this? This is a difficult one because I'm like, all of them would be good, but I'm not sure which would be the best. Druid could be good because of a specific thing it can do. I think I might go for Druid of the Storm over Jungle. For a few reasons. Yeah. I mean, Druid of the Jungle is still good, per se, but Druid of the Storm would mean they get pushed back more. And we could just go for a knockback strat. Which might not be a bad idea, to be fair. Plus, the lightning is also really nice from the Druid. And the tornadoes do semi-home. There we go. Look at that. Oh. Like, our biggest problem will be camo now, but I know a good way we can solve that. Okay, so we'll let this do its thing. I mean, just look at these two. Doing the job perfectly. Gosh, look at this. And then if they get far enough, they get electrocuted as well. If I were to do... There we go. And now the lightning is up a little more. And then I kind of want to put a super monkey here, because then I can do this. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. And now we can just have the super monkey attack that. Yeah, because Moabs will be our biggest problem for now. Like, this is like pixel perfect type shit right now. Which is kind of crazy. But yeah, then the super monkey will start its thing. Okay. I'm debating how useful this is actually being for the Super Monkey over if I use something else. And I'm not really for it. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do is this. Because then I could technically do this. But then I can, like, de-camo some things as well. And eventually get, like, Moabs in there. Wish I could put this here. But yeah, like, with this, it'll be perfect because... Wait a minute. Ooh. I'm gonna put this here. And I'm going to make it do that. And we'll make it into an overdrive, most likely. If we can get enough. There we go. Because, yeah, that's going to deal a lot of damage. And then we can pull in balloons as well. So we'll be able to at least handle normal balloons better. I believe it does get decamoing properties. Whoa. That's new. Yeah. Yeah, it can strip camo. I didn't know that was added. More you know. I mean, I haven't really paid much attention to the update. I just knew certain things changed. That's about it. So that's a pretty cool change to see. Okay. Like, genuinely, this alluring melody is so damn useful. And boom. There go all those. Because, yeah, the purples are going to be one of the bigger problems for me. Like, in general. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. Question is, do I want to go for overdrive first or symphonic resonance? That's the real question. I think overdrive. Just because that's more speed and damage. Especially to Moabs. Because, yeah, if I can get symphonic resonance, then, like, anything small will get sucked in. Which is what I want. I could also put a frickin' Dartling Gunner going through this with, like, something, but... Yeah, let's save for the Symphonic Resonance so we can then pick up our Moab class smalls, like the DDTs and shit. Or we could save for Ultra Juggernaut, which also would be pretty good. Because thinking about it, Ultra Juggernaut has its benefits with all the things it shoots out. So I definitely think that might be worth considering here. But what would I want more? Ultra Juggernaut, which would deal more damage. Or the Symphonic Resonance for the stall factor and just decamoing properties. Because that's the real question. Which do we value more right now? Because we're not having a problem with camos, but we will with DDTs. So, like, our biggest problem is kind of damage. But it also would be able to stall the Moabs that are our problem for damage. So both would be good. But I don't know which would be the better choice here. Because I genuinely don't know. Okay. At least we can take out this BFB. I mean, I could just flip a coin for which one I go for, to be fair. Unless anyone wants to put their say on it, but... Holy camos, Batman. Yeah, there were too many camos. Shit. How do I want to do this? Okay, if I aim at... like this. I'm debating how I want to, like, do this. I could put it up here. Which might not be a bad idea, in all fairness. Yes! This is exactly what I needed. There we go. Like, some of it does get through, which is a problem, but if I were to use something like Boomerang, for example, like, let's put it here, and were to do, like, improved, faster, and then faster rangs. I can have like a spinning death trap here. It's not a lot, but it works. And if I can get the bionic boomerang, that's just even more of a spinning death trap. But I think I want to go for the jug first. Though both would be good. I still need to finish Frontier Legends. I never did. That's something I need to do. I just keep forgetting I can. Seeing that our biggest issue is, like, camos and regrows, definitely I'm gonna need to, like, probably get Jug. Or something to decamo, which isn't that hard to get, actually. There, now I have some form of camo detection as well with that. And the Trident's home in, so... No, I didn't think about Pierce. Yeah, I need to do this temporarily. Okay. Because I'm just thinking how I want to do this. Actually, if I do that, and then sell them. There we go. Now it's bouncing between 3 things. And I'm gonna save up for that alluring melody, because that'll definitely be worth it. And then if I get a boomerang near it, I can just have it, like, go around. It'll be perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna need him, like, here. And then... do I want to go... I think glaives will just be better in this case because of the fact that it's not leads that I need to worry about as much as, like, camos, but also, like, regen. Regen balloons are gonna suck. And once I get that bionic boomer, though, look at that. Freaking insane. Because that's just a death saw. And I do enjoy myself a good death saw. Okay. I'm just debating how else, and I think I know. This one I can at least lock. So I can do that. Look at that. I'm glad that we found, like, the perfect place for this. Because this is gonna help with a bit of this. And then once I get the rocket pods and stuff, that'll be great. I'll get some laser shock for the excess damage. But this should also help with any regrows, camos, etc. Because, yeah, as soon as they get sucked in, it's over for the balloons. You can tell whenever there is, like, too much Pierce being used. Okay. God, this is at sped up. Even without speed. Like, the, boomerang has such a crazy thing going. I mean, it looks like it's sawing through their neck. Like, Jesus. And you can tell when it hits that Pierce cap as well, because it's just, like, random break in the frickin' bits. Okay. I think this is the next upgrade I'm gonna go for. I think this will just be the best one to upgrade next. Because then I can pull in the Moabs as well. It'll take a bit to get all that moolah for this one, but it will be worth it. It will well be worth it. Okay. I think we can definitely do this, though. Like, we don't have much trouble with BFBs. Like, Fortified definitely seemed to be our biggest problem. I think it's just a mixture of speed and health base. As well as, like, if I have the Pierce for it and whatnot. But yeah, that Symphonic Resonance will be able to pick up the small Moabs. I think it's only DDTs and Moabs. I might be wrong, though. Because I know the final upgrade picks up the OMGs and BFBs as well. So... that BFB is worrying. There we go. Perfect. And Symphonic Resonance. Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, so, because it won't pick up BFBs. But, when they do break, it's going to be amazing. This is perfect. I genuinely could add, like, quite a lot of stuff to help. And I'm just thinking what would be good. And I got an idea. But first I want this round to pass. Because if we're going to be decamoing, like, DDTs as well, there's a few things we could do. But I think, in general, this will probably be the best thing we can really do. Because, yeah, as soon as that breaks, the Moabs are just going to go and... And boom. I don't really need the super range. So what I'm going to do is go for knockback, ultra vision, and then the batarangs. That's what I want to go for first. And that's a regrow farm. That's a problem. Yeah, I need to make sure these regrows don't take over. Instead of this, I'm going to do this. Yeah, no, that's the problem. Oh my gosh. I just have, like, the worst powers for this, don't I? Idea. Means putting this here, selling this. We're going to overdrive, because that I think we might be able to afford in time. Before everything falls apart. Nope. Okay, so I need Pierce with this one. I need a lot of Pierce. Or I just do this. Because the druid removes the regen effect. I mean, look at that. All of it slowly disappearing. If I focus on that a little more, 100% can do it. Oh my god, I just thought about something that's going to be really broken. Because this thing gets faster the longer it attacks. Yeah, look at, you can see it starting to speed up. But it's not gonna work. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Okay. Even this has a Pierce cap. I don't think that actually matters, thinking about it. This will keep it in the same line. Because what's creating it is the just fact that so many get sucked in at once. I think what I can do is this. This. Let's see. Wow, that... Not saying anything yet. You know, it doesn't have enough Pierce still. Meaning we have to go the hard way. Sell. Make this part of it. Stop the regrow rush. That's what we're doing at this point. Okay, and then as they get closer... Boom. Like, in all genuine, like, surprise, I am surprised that worked as well as it did. Okay. But I'm gonna try and get that. And I want that basically on top of it. I'm worried about ZOMGs, though. I'm gonna need to do a few things. Okay. Okay. And then as soon as I get enough, I'm gonna grab the Inferno Ring. And... come on, we're so damn close. Bruh. There we go. Because, yeah, that's going to do a lot to balloons. Okay. The other thing I want to do is this. I could go for the... I could have gone for, like, the anti-regrow, but what I need is this guy to get speed, and then I'm going to use him as, like, an anti, like, for the Pierce cap, because that should help a bit. So as long as he's attacking, like, it's just going to get faster. And we got the last round, which worries me because it's the round that I've been worried about the most. Yeah, no, I need super. Just for, like, the damage. Which is crazy. Damn it. Okay, yeah, we need a different idea. We've been working at this one. I want to try a few of the other ones still. Let's do the ZOMG rush. So 30 to 60, every 4 seconds respawning ZOMG. What heroes can I use? Interesting. Do I want to go for Azili or Quincy? Fast track disabled. Continues minus Moab speed. Oh. Could do druids. I'm gonna use NTM. I have a reason. I have a reason for this one. Looks like we are just outright starting. Yeah, because that'll keep it stable. Because I'm gonna need to clean up the Moabs that come out of it too. So there's another ZOMG coming in 100%. This is what happens when I'm like, whatever. Ooh, I get to use this. Hee-hee! I wanted to use it more. But now that I know what I'm facing against, I can do this better. Okay. And I know what level I start at as well. Let's use Void Dora today. I don't usually use it. I usually use Joan of Arc. Okay, and now what I need is then I'm gonna want something to help deal with normal stuff, so Big Iron, Bullseye, and then I want Twin Sixes. There we go. Because the Twin Sixes will do a lot. There we go. There we go. Dang it, I was hoping that'd deal more. Very annoying. Mainly so I don't have to deal with that in the same way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put... I need something. I think... in general... I'm probably gonna want this. Or do I want its top path? I think I want the top path. You know, I'm gonna restart. Because now I know what I need. Bigger globs. Glue soak. Corrosive glue. Splatter. Dissolver. Okay. There we go. Dang it. Okay, yeah, I need to figure this shit out. Yeah, I need to go from, like, a stickier glue or something. And then... I need Glaive Ricochet. Glaive Ricochet will be perfect for this. Blue Splatter. More glaives. Because, yeah, just look at that. That's going to help a lot. With just dealing with the, like, mass amount of balloons. Moab glue. And that's the big problem. I know what to do. Ice shards. until I can get enough for, like, what I need. Will this be able to hit them all? No. Not unless I were to get another one. And then made this monkey business, monkey commerce, throw blocker. Jungle drums, primary training, primary mentoring. Damn it, I was so close there. Okay. I'm gonna put her there. Because, yeah, I need to hold these guys back. And it seems I'm gonna want to have the ricochet, like, closer to back here. Then I'm gonna want to have something to shred Moab hell. Could do a Desperado. But I think this will be the best. And yeah, there's no way I'm reaching both of them unless I move this guy. Which actually might not be a bad idea, to be fair. Because then I can do this. I'll go for the primary training and stuff. Temporary solution till I can get a more permanent one. Okay. I need Moab blue, for God's sakes. Okay, and then... God, I'm hitting a Pierce cap from how many there are. I'm gonna try a different hero. I could go for Churchill, unironically. Or Quincy. I'm gonna go for Geraldo here. I have an idea. I need a second bunny. Camo. The fear totem. Okay. This is a difficult one because it's very limited when it gets to this point. So I think what I'm going to need to do is this. And go for the top path. In worst case, they get down here and they have to deal with that. You know, you never realize until you actually have to deal with it, like, the sheer amount of chaos. Geraldo proving why he is so damn good. And now what I can do is set that down, get one of these, and work on, honestly, faster throwing. Okay. Okay, we're one away on that. God, this is not making a lot, and I don't think it will. Because we're facing so much that it's like, yeah, we need other stuff for it. I'm getting 2 of those. Relentless is gonna be perfect. Now what I need is... because I want Bullseye anyway, because it's just good. I'm gonna try and get the Blazing Sun, because that's extra fire and whatnot as well. Definitely making a lot. Okay. Blazing Sun. Making sure this guy will remain stunned indefinitely as well would be good. Okay. Perfect. And then by the time they get over here, we'll have a balloon solver for them. These balloons won't stand a chance. I don't know why I just went into that. Something about my brain just was like, yep, I'm gonna start speaking like that. I think the craziest part is how, like, not far from my normal accent it actually is, either. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm gonna do, like... a few of those. And then I can have that. Can put Jerry's fire on a few things. Get a cripple Moab. Get another one. And then we'll get an MAD to lock on. This is great. We just needed to start off with Geraldo, apparently. Whoa, this is a different color. Isn't it supposed to be red normally? Damn. And then I can go here. Buff their attack speed and whatnot as well. That'll do its thing. That'll do its thing. That'll do its thing. I don't know how many ZOMGs there were, but we popped a lot of them. Support only is not much of a challenge, but oh, impoppable setting, only support. Also, I just think I grabbed the wrong monkey. Yep, that's the wrong starting hero for what I want. Okay, so it's impoppable. It's not chimps, so... Who am I gonna take? You know what? I'm taking Sada for one reason alone. We're on a very annoying map. I think this is one of the maps I have yet to finish as well. It took my skin off. You know, that sounds really weird, even in context. My skin! No, not the skin! Okay. Casada should do pretty good at holding off for now. Because Sada's goated. But yeah, now you can get an engineer, which... Larger surface area just for the damage. Possibilities of just seeing more. Do I want to go for cleansing foam first? A real debate. I think what I'm gonna do is put a beast handler here. Get that guy going. I think this guy will mainly be for sentries. But yeah, then I can add this guy. And I'll make him a micro raptor as well. Because we're going to want some lead detection as well. Because that's going to be our biggest, like, hurdle. Other than, like, camo, which we could use the bottom path of the beast handler for. Or just, you know, use a village. I think I'm quite sure villages work with them, if I remember correctly. So, imagine if they don't anymore. I'd probably lose my mind. Merge. Perfect. Because the raptor is pretty good as well. Okay. So I might use a bit of that as well. Mainly for the damage. Get our second Adasaur. Okay. And now, Sentry Gun. I might set up a farm. The issue is I don't know if I'll have enough time to set and, like, forget for a farm. Because I'm definitely going to want to go for the bottom path of the farm. I'm going to put this here. There we go. Mark the frickin' leads. Yay. Good thing, though, we have stuff. Because that just makes our job easier. Banana salvage. Once I get that marketplace, we'll be sitting pretty. So, at least there's that. We do have to worry about the incoming Moab, though. The incoming Moab is going to be a huge problem. Because, yeah, I definitely want to get, like, a giant condor or something. Just because getting, like, the Poakai and whatnot would be amazing for this. And I'm going to want beast handlers that are separate. Those connect their range. But I'm going to put it here instead. There we go. Then I can merge into that. Huh. Neat. Come on, giant eagle, giant eagle, giant eagle. Deconstruct. There we go. Boom. Okay, and then I could put the last one, like, I don't know, here. Because, yeah, I'm going to want to get the giant condor going and stuff. I'd need more farms, though. Because shit's going to get expensive quick. Especially since we're in Impoppable, of all things. Like, that's not good for us. If it wasn't Impoppable, it would just be an easy snap done. But since we're in Impoppable, and not, like... You guys saw nothing. Sprockets. But yeah, I need more, like, power. I know what I need to do. I need this guy here. I'm putting like single target ones of these in. Just so it has the ability to see these areas. but they aren't the main one that I'm going for. Good, now the Golden Eagle is at max, so it can pick up Moabs. Awesome. And then, I guess at the backs, I'll probably want to put, like, some long life spikes. Just as, like, a precaution. Bigger stacks, and then white hot as well. Because they're just going to be there more to build than anything. But yeah, the Golden Eagle is doing great. Also, I should probably get another one of these down. I saw it go... there it is. I was like, I saw it go white. I'm gonna do this one differently just because it's early enough that I'll make enough of the money back. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay. Next up. Debating. I'm gonna just do this first. Yeah, I'll do these first for now. But I definitely want to get the giant condor, like, as soon as possible. Because then we'll be able to pick up most balloon types. And then we want the Powakai ASAP. Because the Powakai can damage the BAD. That's what we need it for. To damage the BAD and pick up its contents. Because the others can't. Okay. We're almost to the point we can buy one. There we go. I could relatively go for central markets. It might not be a bad idea. But first... Okay. Because the BAD is coming out of the bottom path. We know that one for sure. And I think if I'm going to upgrade any of the spike factories, it's going to be the bottom one to tier 5. Mainly for the sake of... because that's where the BAD is going to be. Okay. Golden Eagle. Golden Eagle. So we'll work on getting the condors now so we can get the Powakai. But we also want to get central markets as well. Because if we can get them before the 80s, we'll make our money back. Which is the hope. Okay. I love the damn music of this game way too much. Like, I know it doesn't show, but, like, I'm quite literally, like, just, like, lightly dancing and jamming to this with the rest of ya. So, it's quite literally what's happening. Peck, 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 peck. Yeah, we're gonna start making a lot more. I need Sentry Expert. I'm worried about 63, because that one's gonna be a really hefty round for us. So what I'm gonna do is this. Okay. Hefty round, here we come. Wow. Giant Condor for the win. Like, it just destroys those so much. And then for this last wave, I can just... Boom. The last lead. Trying its best. Sadly, its best wasn't enough. Okay. Yeah, this will make its money back slowly, but... Damn. I could upgrade to the Velociraptor, but right now I'm more worried about getting this guy going. And I need another central market. After it's low enough health, it just drags it across the screen, and it's so fun to watch. Okay. I'm gonna do this on, like, both sides. Mainly for the sake, like, my sake. Because then we'll have, like, camos getting decamoed and whatnot. It'll just be good in general. Okay. Thinking about selling one of these. Like, this one has already almost made its money back. Okay. I'm gonna do this next, I think. Yeah. Because we've only bought one of the giant condors we need, of 4. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell that one, just so we can buy the last 2 we need, so we can work towards this, being the Poakite. If I remember, it's like 32k, if I'm remembering correctly. And this one will actually get it up to top, so now it can pick up all, like, BFBs as well. And then we'll want to max out the Poakai in terms of, like, damage, but that will take more beast handlers. Because we only have 2 others going in, and we'll need 2 more. I mean, these guys are definitely producing a lot. And yeah, 36k and impoppable. Not bad. Sorry. Don't you just love when drainage happens at the worst time? Ugh. My least favorite part about stuff starting to bloom. And it's only gonna get worse until summer, where it's gonna hit its, like, highest when the grass starts, like, pollinating shit. Because I am much worse in terms of allergies to grass pollen. It sucks. Thank God for the frickin' beast handler. Like, unironically, the beast handler is underrated. Like, it definitely is weaker than a lot of the other towers. But it definitely has, like, its role as support. And in general, it can deal a lot of damage if you got the right situations, like, piled up. And now, the Power Kai! Okay. And then that will add 16 more, which won't be enough. Because the Powakai is just... It's going to be our main, like, damage dealer against, like, DDTs and the BAD. Like, quite literally. Oh, right. I forgot I can remove that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Oh. You know what? I'll take that as a sign to upgrade this. And then I'll, like... There. And... I guess the last one, I don't know where I'll put it. I guess here. Oh, it's already maxed. Never mind. Look at the Powakai do its work. Jesus. And then I think what I'm gonna do is get a perma spike, but also do this. Spike storm! And then get a carpet of spikes. Because a carpet of spikes will be very useful. This is why I chose to do the Powakai as my main damage dealer. This is just great. Mix it with the right stuff and it just becomes a frickin' monster. Get those perma spikes stacking. I honestly could sell these now. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I can get Carpet of Spikes. And then, now with Carpet of Spikes, I could just save up for that. It won't be hard. We'll get it soon. Century Champion. Yeah, baby. And there goes the Z-Home-Gs. Crushed to dust. Honestly, this is just fun at this point, just watching this happen. Because I don't gotta do shit. And let's make her level 20. Why not? I do like that you can actually see more about their information. Look at how fast that's going. And it's dead. Look how quickly the other two went by. Now that we have taken a break from it, we can do this. It's just not going to be easy. Because, like, honestly, I'm like, I don't know. With some of the strat ideas here. And like, this is really the only camo detection I can get that's, like, really useful. Okay, I need a different... The issue is I need, like, a good starting point. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna start with Boomerang, I think. And switch its hand. There we go. Wait, shit, I'm gonna have to deal with leads. Never mind. I'm gonna put him here. There we go. And then once I get Bionic Boomer, we'll be good. Because, yeah, this is gonna do some pretty good damage. I mean, look at that. Dang it. I need to, like... There we go. Look at that. Now we have a Shredder. Perfect. Because if we could get permacharged, that would just take care of our job. Like, genuinely. Yeah, that's a problem. There we go. Okay, and then I want to get Juggernaut. Because once I get Juggernaut, I think that'll be, like, the best way to do this. It doesn't help when you lose your mouse here and there. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Now we're getting, like, a pretty good start to this. Okay. If I were to... I'm debating which would be the best way to go for this. I definitely am going to want a Super Monkey, though. I think that's going to be the inevitable best option here. But I think I'm going to put him up here. Because, yeah, then I can do that. There we go. Because, yeah, he'll be doing stuff across. And I can get him to the Dark Knight. At least. Like, we won't be able to get Legend of the Night or, like, Dark Champion, but we'll at least be able to get the Tier 3. Or we could go for the top path with it, which might not be a bad idea here. But we'd need the Sun Avatar. Though it would make amazing knockback. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll get Plasma soon, and that should help a lot. I mean, Sun Avatar wouldn't be completely horrible. The issue is we would never get enough for it. I don't think we could reasonably get enough for it. If I'm remembering its cost correctly. Yeah, like, we're not getting enough for that. So, bottom path it is. Plus, this will help with the knockback side of it anyway. Because it will have more Pierce. Which is also nice. Because that extra Pierce should make a difference. And knockback. Because, yeah, that mixed with the knockback that's coming from the Juggernaut, even if it's, like, small, it's going to make a huge difference. And Ultra Vision. I mean, just look at that. It's doing so good. We are halfway there, at least. Once we get the Dark Knight, it's gonna be so good. So good. We'll just have to worry about frickin' camo purples, which will be our, like, biggest threat. But I got an idea for that one. This round again. Yeah, I need the turbocharge at this point. Yeah, no, that's not enough. The issue is the knockback at this point, as well as, like, dealing the damage. So let's take care of one of them. Oh shit, right. I want to do that in a different spot. I kind of want to put it closer to the front. Kind of like here. I pressed the wrong damn button. What if I do this? Then I can just, like... I have an idea. I'm gonna go for this instead. No, that won't work. Because, yeah, what I'm gonna want is triple shot for this, I think. Haha, very funny, Super. Okay, I'm just thinking on, like, the best ways I could start this. Because I'm kind of thinking about it, and it's like... I mean, there's a few ways I could reasonably do it, but I'm not sure if they would work. You get me? Because I'm kind of thinking about it like, I mean, would it work? Because I'm thinking... Because there's a lot of stuff that's making me go, Because I'm thinking about it. Because this one is literally a pray to God you survive. There we go. Because I'm thinking about it, and it's like, well, shit. Though... I'm just thinking. I'm genuinely, like... Because I'm thinking about a Mermonkey start as well. If this one doesn't work out, I'm going to start with Mermonkey. Because that might be the smartest way to do it. If this doesn't work, is Mermonkey. We're gonna want to deal with those frickin'... I'm thinking about we're also gonna want to make sure we can deal with those frickin' annoying ass oh my god, brain. Regrow rainbows. If that's in range, wait a minute. Because I can give monkeys pierce from this guy. Cool, they both get the pierce. Plus, that's an... Wait a minute. The tentacles hit at my cursor? Not just one, but all of them? Oh my lord. Like, genuinely, I didn't think that would actually happen. And now I'm like, oh. Oh my. Because that opens up a lot of possibilities. Hey, three green cats. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in. Okay. Come on. Okay, there's a Moab. Oh my god. I mean, at least we're shredding that stuff. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna do this? Okay, do I want to go for Abyssal Warrior? Honestly, I think it's better I get this first. So what I'm gonna do is grab this. Because if I keep them, like, pointed at that, mostly, like, that just seems to destroy any normal balloons, for the most part. Camo leads. My one weakness. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let it go through. Oh, you got hit with ads. Yeah, that happens. Sorry. Actually, no, I want this guy here. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let me do this quickly. Because I'm thinking about it. I should have put it... Yeah. I mean, I could go for turbocharge just to add, like, some of that stuff for me. I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, it's still not enough. There we go. And then I could do faster swivel. I mean, I'm not really going that high up in terms of stuff, so... Okay, and then we will want to get this. And then boop, boop, boop. And we'll work towards getting the blades again. Because at least with the blades, we can do pretty good. Ads should be about over for people by now. Thankfully. I wish you could just choose to turn them off completely sometimes. Just because it would make my life so much easier for certain things I play. But I get why they exist. And if anything, it just is one of those things where it's like, yeah, it supports the stream, even if I don't like having them on. It's better than having ads every time you join in as well, because I can tell you with certainty, since removing that, more people have unironically stopped in the stream, just in general, now that I removed that part. So it's like, huh, neat. Like, it's kind of interesting to me. Plus, even then, we kind of know, like, more scheduled. But since the blue screen happened, I'm completely off my game on when the ads are going to be over now. Welcome back, and oh my lord is right. Yeah, because literally the start of today. 4 minutes of ads. The irony is, I only have it set for, like, 2:30 to, like, 3 minutes. But Twitch doesn't give a fuck on the time. Because sometimes they'll just give an extra, like, minute or so. And it's so annoying. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because I set it so it happens every hour. Because then you don't get any of the, oh, welcome on into stream, here's ads. And it's like, note to self, when I'm making the hand movements, check first before. I just instinctively went with, like, my hand movements that I do. I think that's the only reason I'd ever want to get, like, any form of, like, 3D model. You just had to join before it happened. Yeah, it happens to people all the time. Dang it. Okay, I know what I need to do for this. Because if I do this, I can then do this, and then as those come out, I can then do this for any that get decamoed. Oh my god. There we go. I wish I could have 2 mermonkeys, because then I'd switch back and forth here. Okay, now with that, I want to get a druid like that. Okay. God, there's just so much. You don't have to bet on that. I know the exact split that actually goes to Twitch. And the irony of it is, like, for example, if you're affiliate, you only get a certain percentage. But when you're partner, it goes and it gets better. If I remember correctly, partner is 70-30. And affiliate is like, it's lower than that, but I can't remember what affiliate is off the top of my head. But I know partners is like 70-30. And then you have partner plus. I mean, you also got to remember, most of that goes into keeping the servers up so people can actually stream. And it may not sound like a lot, but each ad and each, like, subscriber, each bit donated does get split. And yeah, this is one of the challenge quests. It is one of the new challenge quests, and I will say the farthest I've gotten is 35, and it is just very difficult because it's DDTs. Which does not help, because DDTs suck to deal with this one. This seems to be the best spot. You made a challenge a while ago? Nice. I've been meaning to make a few challenges one of these days, but I just keep forgetting. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to try eventually in BTD, but I just haven't gotten to for one reason or another. Definitely something I need to do. Honestly, I just love playing the various games that we actually do get to play on, like, stream, and BTD is one of my favorites. You know what? That is fair. I know for this one, it is very specific because you have to target, and my slow ass is not good at targeting. I mean, right now, I'm just doing the quests, and I was gonna... And, like, I did the boss and then some quests, and I was debating doing Frontier Legends, but I also could work on the black bordering. Yeah, this quest literally requires you to micro. Most people... Like, I can guarantee there's, like, gonna be a, like, significant sum of people who can't beat this without a guide. Like, in general. Because it's not easy. I will say that. It is something else. Also, I'm turning auto start off for these last 2 rounds so I can make sure. I think I'm gonna get... Do I want to try and get Rocket Storm or just get Powerful Dart and be safer? The choice. It's truly difficult. Because I want Rocket Storm for the sake of dealing with those DDTs. Okay. Do that. And then this. You're gonna suggest Balloon Crush? Yeah, the one problem with that is it's too expensive for this challenge because you don't make a lot of money. And then surviving the other rounds. And the lack of village does not help either. Okay. I can get this. Okay. I already can sense the DDTs. Because I can decamo them in the Mermonkeys thing. Okay. That's why I chose the decamoing Mermonkey. For this next part. We can definitely take out the ZOMG. This should be it for the challenge, though. Sometimes you just need to come back at something like this after a break of something else, and you just destroy it. Like we just did. And done. Nice. Oh wow, monkey money that I may or may not use. Honestly, if I didn't do like continues here and there for fun, I probably would never use my monkey money. I think instead of your challenge, I'm probably gonna do one of the black borders. Yeah, I don't do a lot of it, so I feel it. Okay, which one should we do? Damn it, we already have that one blackboard. We could go for stream bed. I honestly don't remember that chimps round. What else? We could try haunted. Who would I even use, though? Which energy orb hero? Because there's several that shoot some form of energy orb. Are you talking about Corvus? Or, Psy? Technically this version of NTN. There's Voidora. Older one, Adora? Okay. I will do Adora. Let's see how well this goes. Okay. I may or may not use her. It just depends. And I think I'm going to use a Desperado over here. Saved up your monkey money for the Void skin? That's fair. I honestly debated it, but I was like, I'm not going to save. So I just, like, I don't usually save much of my monkey money just because I don't see a point to. Okay, I need... Boom. The Desperado is unironically really good. Get Quick Draw. And then I'm probably going to go for Wanderer. Actually, no, I'm going to do a different start. Never mind. Because I can start off with 2 Desperados. And they're just good at what they do. So that should work. Because I only think I think I only have enough time to try one Chimps run, so we'll have to take these slow. Yeah, because Wanderer will work best alone. Also, apparently Wanderers don't affect each other anymore, from what I heard. Eagle Eye. I'm gonna need a lead popper. Okay. More balloons in range, faster it will shoot. God, I keep having to clear my throat. I hate this time of year because of that. It always sucks. The Enforcer would be amazing. I think that's what I'm gonna go for, is Enforcers. Oh boy. Shit. Let's see, time-wise, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do double HP Moabs instead, just because I'm not sure if I'd have enough time to finish a Chimps run. So, we'll see. Also, did I just go to the right one? Yes, okay. I'm still gonna start with 2 Desperados. So if I put a door like here, their Wanderer shouldn't go off. Also, I can turn this off. Because, yeah, now I won't need to really worry as much. So I can play this a little bit smarter and just safer. Make sure I can hit camos. Okay, so... I mean... You know what I can do? 16 pontoons. Oh yeah, I forgot their chocolate bars. I honestly forgot their chocolate bars. Because what I'm going to do is here, they're going to lose a stack, like, either way. But I'm going to put a village. And I think I might put a door there, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Swamp chocolate. Honestly, that probably does exist. Like, unironically. And I don't know whether to be horrified or impressed by it. Okay. If I put a Dora here, she doesn't affect either of them. But... Wait, shit, I just thought about something. They're gonna get more range from the, village. Okay, now I can put Voidora up here. Do I have any fun villages I could use? Oh, wow, literally the one I want. Well, not the exact one I want, but close enough. And then we will get the enforcers. Oh yeah, no, I know it's a creature in Candyland. I think the terrifying thing is the fact that that even exists. Like, imagine just chilling in Candyland and a frickin' giant swamp chocolate comes at you. Now that would be scary. I think it's probably one of the scarier ideas. True horror. Swamp chocolate. Enforcers. Chocolate swamp. I mean, yeah. Though if you switch it, it makes it way more ominous. You know, I wonder what was going through the head of the person who made Candyland. Like, something had to be going through their head. Like, in general. Like, there had to be something going through their head. And I want to know, out of pure curiosity. The only reason. Also, these two are doing great. Dear God, no. I mean, I don't know if that was what they thought, but because it was marketed as a family game. So sweet it will make the family die of a heart attack. Definitely not ominous at all. I definitely want to get the Avenger. Because the Avenger is just good. I honestly really love, like, the fact that we finally, after all these years, got the Desperado. You know what? That is a fair point. Honestly, there's so much interesting, like, history behind, like, marketing and shit. They already confirmed they're not adding the balloon shipper because it's hard to balance, which honestly I understand, because trying to balance a 5-tier balloon shipper alone, I mean, there's mods that add it, but isn't the same. But I understand why they don't plan to add it. But yeah. I will say, are you serious? I moved him just over enough. Okay, I'm doing this, so there we go. I got it back. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use TikTok. Like, unironically, I just don't use TikTok. The closest thing I use to it would be YouTube Shorts. But other than that, I don't use most social medias. Literally the only ones I use are Blue Sky just to announce streams and look at some artists sometimes post something if something's going on. And Discord, which I use to communicate with people, like friends. And the only reason I use Facebook is for Messenger. Just so I can keep contact with certain family members. Like, I just find it way nicer to be away from a lot of social medias. It's honestly way healthier for you. I still find it crazy that people want to consider, like, YouTube and Twitch social medias, and it's like, YouTube is the most debatable of the two. I mean, literally the only reason I use Blue Sky is for artists and just stream announcements. Like, I'll post stuff there sometimes, but not often. It's like, then I don't have to at everyone in Discord about something. I can just post it on Blue Sky, but that's about it. Yeah, quite literally. I actually follow a surprising amount of artists on Blue Sky. Like, I love seeing work from a lot of them. There's some pretty good ones out there. But in general, like, the other people I follow that aren't artists are either friends or part of my Twitch team. And even then, I don't follow most of them just because it's like, what am I gonna see? Like, in general, not much. Because I don't really look at it much. I'm a weirdo in that way. Alls I know is whenever an alternative to Discord comes out that I can use for, like, the Discord server stuff, you better bet I'm gonna use it. Just because it's like, I don't want to deal with all of the chaos of the ID stuff and whatnot. I just don't find it fun. It's more of a nuisance than anything. That's a problem. Okay. So if I'm gonna deal with that, I know the best way to deal with it's probably just giving Adora a frickin'... You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Can this... No. I was hoping it would reach, but no. And then I can get a blue gunner, and we can go top path. Because honestly, the balloon solver is really good. I mean, just look at that. Honestly, I never really got to use the Desperado a lot till now, so it's actually kind of nice. Like, I haven't really used the bottom path a lot, but I'm glad they buffed it so Wanderers don't affect each other. I.e., if I do this, and then this, I think. At least that's what I saw. Yeah, if you have a Wanderer and if you have multiple Nomads, they don't affect each other. I think that's such a cool little, like, change that really makes a difference. And honestly, I think it's a good difference. And there we go. Also, the ice effect sounds all together are so fucking loud, even at 3% in my ears. And it's like, ah. Because I have it set so basically, while I'm talking, it does lower the volume a bit. So it doesn't deafen you guys. But even then, like, getting audio correct with new games is always a pain in the butt. Doop doopa doopa doopoo. Doop doopa doopa doopoo. Dooba 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 doo. Doo doo doo. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's one of the things with new games is some of them just blast your eardrums out way before you can actually, like, change the volume. Looks at specific games that I will not name. Because I have been deafened so many times by that. To a point where it's like, at this point, I just put my headphones around my neck and just listen for if it's a loud noise. And then I lower it to, like, the lowest, and then I go up from there. It's the safest way. Like, at this point, it is unironically the safest way. Because I have been deafened so many times, and it's like, I'm lucky that I have as good a hearing as I do now, especially with the amount of choir I did. Like, the amount of decibels that room would have alone would, like, in general, especially with choir. So, like, my ears are sensitive to certain things, but other things my ears just do not hear. It's weird. Like, I can hear key changes a lot easier than, like, a dog barking from afar away. Or I can hear, like, high-pitched noises easier than a dog barking. It's, like, really specific, and I don't know why. And I think part of it is quite literally I just trained my ears. Like, that's my best guess. Like, I unironically trained my ears or something. I mean, years of choir, I guess, does that to ya. Honestly, I do miss choir sometimes. Like, I wish I could go back just to sing with my old choir teacher. She's great. I wonder how... From what I heard, yeah. I'm talking about, choir training. and like how it's kind of trained my ears to hear certain sounds more than others. And honestly, I wish I could go back and just like spend time with my choir teacher, because she's great. I miss her a lot. Because it was always one of my favorite things. Like, I usually had choir in the mornings, or like very late in the day. So like, I got pretty used to certain like times for it. And it's kind of like, there's that part of me that's like, I wonder. You know, that's not something I expected to read. Hearing that your high school choir teacher got arrested is crazy. And then I think of my high school choir teacher, who is a very religious woman, who was like, who actually followed her religion, like, faithfully in a healthy way. Like, she actually followed the core morals of Christianity, unlike my middle school. Like, of the treat everyone equally as you want to be treated and whatnot. Like, she was accepting of everyone as long as they weren't, like, horrible people. She was such... And it was... I still remember the reaction she'd have whenever we got something right that we were struggling with. Because it was like watching a kid get, like, a piece of candy. And it was so cute every single time. Hell, every kid in the choir class, like, we had a nickname for her. And it's kind of like, I look at it and I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I miss that. Because I remember there was a time that a friend and I brought in Oreos from lunch because we hadn't finished and we had it. And I remember her saying, how dare you bring Oreos into my class and not give me any? You found the news article? I mean, honestly, it's fine. I could probably find my fair share, but yeah. He was everyone's favorite. Oof. Yeah, we had a teacher and coach that was very well loved at my school. But then years later, when my sister was in high school, I found out because she took his classes. We're gonna do... Oh shit, we never finished primary only? We'll do that real quick. But we found out that he, just randomly died of a heart attack. Like, it's really sad. Because it's like, it's always the people you, like, really enjoy, or, like, are some of the best to be around, and when you find out, it's just like, why? And I think that's how most people felt when they found out, because yeah, like I also had a teacher that had two snakes. She was I remember her freshman year of biology. She had a corn snake and a rat snake. The rat snake was a lot more friendly, but the corn snake had anxiety. Like, if there were too many people around it, it'd get nervous. And it was one of those things of be careful if there's too many people because it might bite. But I just find that really funny that it literally was just, it had social anxiety. A snake with social anxiety. It's like me for real. I still remember learning about condensation for world geography and just hearing the teacher say, after someone sneezed, hearing the teacher say, and she just condensated everywhere. Like, super weird shit I dealt with in high school. Damn. I will say, I've had some fun-ass teachers, though. I know I've talked about the history teacher on stream before that, like, really got me into history. And honestly, I need to see how she's doing. It's been a while. I wonder if she still has the sword. Because I handmade because I made a wooden version of an old Civil War era cavalry sword for one of the bonus point projects as extra credit. I still remember bringing that into school and not getting looked at twice because I was an art kid. Like, that's one thing. Like, my school's had security for years, way before it became, like, normalized. Mainly because it's always safe. It's better safer than sorry. Especially when, like, that security also helps deal with wild animals. Look specifically at the coyote incident. That was a hell of an incident. It's funny because some coyotes basically walked onto campus. And I just think about that sometimes because it was one of those things of... because of where they were, they couldn't tell for sure, but they looked to have been rabid coyotes. So, yay. Very weird day. I still think my favorite was the bomb threat day because those have happened for years, but it was me in the library and I watched the frickin' people working on the frickin' sewage stuff and like fixing pipelines run over a cone and then get it stuck under their truck and having to like for frickin' like 10 minutes we're trying to unblock it. And I'm just sitting there like, please, just... Oh my lord. But it was so damn funny. It is still one of my favorite moments from that day, even if it was like, well, fuck. No, wait, that wasn't the bomb threat day. That was when we had an actual person with, like, causing an issue. Deal with the LEDs, bro. I just did. I will say, I still remember summer school one year. And I was taking some classes, and I just remember the one teacher saying, how do people have time for this? Because one student threw another student through the glass going into the cafeteria. Bulletproof glass. Which is pretty standard for American schools and has been for a long time, but it's like, apparently they got so pissed at each other that one of them threw the other through a fucking window on the first day of summer school. Like, the levels that has to go into that. Like, I still think about weird shit like that, and I wonder to myself, how did these people have that type of energy? God, and then old picture days were one hell of a thing. I remember those. Thank God I don't have to do them. Because I remember as soon as I came out of middle school, I didn't care anymore. I didn't keep my hair short, and I was like, fuck this. I'm growing it out. Because in middle school, I was forced to keep it short because of frickin' Catholic school. Yay. Honestly, Catholic school fucking sucked. And destroyed. But yeah. Either way, I still have work later today. For those who aren't a part of it, !dislab, where we have the Discord. All sorts of stuff over there. Might make some new friends. I announce if I'm sick in any way, if anything happens, like today when my computer decided, let's go blue screen. Out of the blue. So I announce stuff like that over there. If things happen, technical difficulties, etc. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. Friday this week, there will not be a stream, as Thursday night I will be out very late and will not be home until very late. So I would like to get some sleep, especially with the lack of sleep I've been getting recently. Other than that, !YouTube if you want to see more of BTD or any of the other stuff we've played, such as Okami, Minecraft, etc. Otherwise, hope you all have wonderful days. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, chat.